Give it up for my good friend Joe Fernandes, everybody.
What are you, battling her? Got this ping pong of crazy cackling broads up here. I'm glad you guys came out. You saw my name, Joe Fernandes. You're like, check this guy out. I'm amazing. Dad, you gonna come see me again?
Oh, we love you.
Oh, I love you too.
You're listening to All in Our Heads with Joe Fernandes and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Hey, welcome everybody to the All in Our Heads podcast with me, Joe Fernandes, and my partner, Mike Gaffney.
That's me.
What's up? Still in quarantine. The world's...
You're listening to All in Our...
What was that? Oh, that was the thing. You did the little loop through. I heard you.
Yeah, because we're not on yet. Like live on Facebook. We're live to us, but it's not nowhere on Facebook.
We'll never catch up to Facebook.
No, nor do we want to.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what to say with this. Like,
what? Right. Yeah, I didn't play the commercial because I'm trying to find a fine line between promotion and being annoying.
It's a fine line that you're going to have to cross anyhow because it's what's important.
No, it is. It's what's important, but I'm trying to... I couldn't pick a... It's like... I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, thank God no social media Tuesday wasn't next Tuesday on album release day.
I wouldn't shut your mouth because it might happen.
Well, I'm hoping people still buy my album anyway. I mean, come on. I know like when big artists boycott Spotify to not play for the day, like Drake don't need your money. I do. That's why I tell people. I was on Ritu and Ken's podcast. I'm like, listen, if you got no money, please stream it when it's available. That's fine. I want you to hear it, but I'd prefer the $10 because I don't get 5 million streams like Drake. So
I'll know that.
I do. Well, just comedy in general isn't a repeat listen.
No,
not like music.
No, I mean, there might be great jokes, and like Chris Rock says, great jokes. People want to hear them again, but how many more times?
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to get 5 million spins to earn that type of money. I'm going to get 4 spins, and I'm going to earn 1/100th of a penny.
Not too bad.
Hey, beggars can't.
I just got
half a loaf's better than no loaf, is what they say.
I got my audible check.
Yeah, you look dark. You get darker.
Yeah, I did.
Don't put the gain up. Put the exposure up.
Shut your face.
I'm just saying. I'm a TV guy.
Yeah. I'm not putting gain up. The exposure is on this one, right? Yeah. Exposure.
There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rich Borsix with us. Hello, gentlemen. What's up, Rich? Get your drink.
Rich. Get your drink ready. Get that liver. Get that liver working.
Are you on like a hotspot or your house Wi-Fi?
I think Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Why, is it smooth or no?
No, you're a little pixelated than normal.
All right, so let me do the fucking thing.
Over here with the thing. Welcome to All in Our Technical Difficulties. Nah.
Are we?
No, you look good. You look good.
Okay.
Actually, the pixelization went away. It was just catching up with itself. Oh, it's back. Never mind.
Talk too soon.
Talking too soon. Oh, my God. I just been holding an ice thing on my neck for like about a half hour.
Why?
Because I have a fucking earache, man. I have some ear infection.
Okay.
You don't realize how much you swallow until you have an ear infection. I swallow 4,567 times per hour.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not even exaggerating. I counted. That's how painful it was. I was like, 1, 2.
It's not pixelated now, right? Looks good?
No, it's good. Rich Borsik said, same shot, dudes. Lover is one of the only organs still perfect. I don't know what that means.
Did you say lover?
Yeah.
Liver, because I said liver.
Oh, liver.
He missed. That's how.
Okay.
There you go.
Christopher Naroda's with us. What's up? He says, hello, gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's fucking muggy out here. I don't know if this was a smart idea.
I know. It's
quite honest.
muggy in my office. I put on the air conditioner. I'm like, I don't give a shit if it's too loud for the broadcast.
That's kind of why I came outside, because the air conditioner's hot. I mean, loud. So I was like, I don't want to disrupt the thing, but I'm going to be sweaty.
Yeah. Well, some of the ladies might like that, sweaty Gaffney.
I don't know about. I can't get broads when I'm dry Gaffney. Think I'm going to get broads when I'm sweaty, fat, sweaty Gaffney smoking a cigar? You think that's what they're looking for?
Not dry Gaffney. You want to go out? You want to go out? Me? No, but I'm dry Gaffney.
I'm dry Gaffney.
It's not even humid today.
I took a shower and I put fucking cologne on.
But yeah, this ear infection sucks. I did a FaceTime with my doctor. He gave me antibiotics, but I can't get them till tomorrow.
You did a FaceTime?
Yeah.
For him to figure.
I don't know. That's what they do. I called. He goes, strong. I go, my ear hurts. He goes, all right, here you go.
You just couldn't do that on a phone? You need a whole FaceTime for it?
Not my rules. It's their rules. I guess I had the point.
Sure
I just had the point. I'd be like, it hurts here, then back here again. Then I swallow right here.
And it hurts again.
It hurts again. And I'm not sick, which is annoying. It's like when you feel like shit in the ear, if you're kind of sick already, you're like, I'm just sick. I feel fine, but I can't swallow. It's
COVID ear, man. It's a thing they just, if you Google it, you'll see it.
James says, aged dry rubbed Gaffney. Sounds delicious.
It is aged. It is aged.
It is aged.
I thought about that today. I got out of the car, and I was like, man, my back was hurting, my legs were a little stiff, and I'm like, I went to almost think why. Like, I was like, why? And I was like, because this is old. You're old. I know you don't get it, Mike Gaffney. When you look, you think that you're fucking not old, but you're fucking old, dude.
How old are you?
That's how I told you. 50.
That's not old.
Dude, it's fucking old, cuz. No, come on.
It's the first year of old, but it's not really old.
I'm gonna be 51 in July.
All right, you're still in year one of old.
It's old, dude. I'm not saying. I think age is in the mind.
60 is really old. I think 60 is when you can say you're old. 50, I think you're still young. You're vibrant. You're out of town. You're jet setting to Vegas. You're doing comedy. Bing, bang, boom. You're not old.
Yeah. Jet setting to Vegas would be what I'm going to be doing. But anyway.
See, Rich says, dude, age is just a number. It's a mindset, baby.
Yeah, I did. I just said that. Rich, you and your liver are fucking a little behind. I said it's a mindset. But, however, I know that. I'm well aware that age is just in your head. However, I'm glad this is on audio for the 60-year mark, because when I hit 60, I want this. You're going to be like, it's old. You're like, come on, man. You're not. You're not old, bro. You're still doing it. And you're going to be 50 fucking. How old are you right now? 45?
35.
Plus?
10.
Are you going to be. You just turned 45, right?
I just turned 45.
When I'm.
But 60, I had a nice Spanish woman tell me I look 35, so I'm going with her assessment.
Yeah. When I turn 60, you're going to be 55.
Yeah. Then you're going to be old. Then I can be like, look at this old motherfucker.
But you're still going to be
Welcome to All in Our Back Pain podcast.
All in my, where'd I put my keys?
Yeah. All in our Where Are We podcast.
Yeah, it's just I'm just thinking, like, when I was a kid, like in my, 8, 9 years old, my grandfather, who was the man in me, must have been 44, 45. But the dude looked like he was 87 years old. Like, he wore a fucking fedora, a leather jacket. Like, he was like, but he was a man. But he looked like he'd been around for a long time.
It's because those guys worked hard for a living.
Yeah.
They didn't sleep till 2 and then do a 20-minute set at night and then go to the diner and laugh with their friends.
Okay. It's
They
not
didn't
my
do-
fault he hasn't. Not my fault you don't have any talent.
I'm just saying. I think that keeps us young. All we do is
you're right.
goof around.
No, 100%. That's why I know it's a mindset. Because, like, my body might be going, hey, dude, we're old. My mind's like, I don't fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
You know, I'm just going to keep going until you tell me it's time to die.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a good plan.
I think that's everyone's plan. They just don't know how to. They don't know how to put it into words.
Very, really thinking outside the box there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep living until I'm told to die. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I'm going to keep living until I'm not living anymore.
You're gonna be up an airplane. Hey, Mike, plane's going down. Time to die.
Yeah.
What? I want to keep living.
Well, I wanted to keep. I was thinking about
But I'm
keeping
so
living.
young.
Look at me. I'm spry.
I'm only 85. I got a good 5 years.
Well, it's not. This is very warm out.
Oh, especially with a hot cigar in your face.
Oh, it's just everything is hot. It's just like.
Yeah, there was like tornado warnings today and shit.
Was there?
I don't think they had any, just the warning.
It's good enough for me. Joe's what's it? EB education here? What's
Oh
it?
yeah, me and Rich went to East Brunswick school system together. So he was saying when I was saying I was 35. Math
Oh,
joke.
that's good
Math
math.
joke.
That's what you get here,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, you
That's what
know.
you get here.
I don't know if you're homeschooling your kids and teaching them math jokes yet, but they can learn them here on the All in Our Heads podcast.
Did you see my stupid video I just posted of the bumblebee?
No.
So I did like the filter from Snapchat. It's like a fat bumblebee,
Uh-huh.
and it changes your voice. It kind of makes it like, ah. And I just was like, the title is Out of Work Murder Hornet, because it's not a, and I'm just like, hey man, I would come, but your country's got a lot going on right now. It's just been sitting around waiting.
Yeah.
Been eating a lot of. I gotta be honest with you. I'm getting fat. I'm done. I couldn't look at another bucket of honey.
Yeah.
But as soon as you guys open up, we're coming.
Yeah, I was booked
That's
to be
it.
the second wave of destruction, but then you guys had other plans. You guys changed it up, did an audible on me, so now I had to change my flight, and now I'm going to murder hornet you next week, possibly.
Yeah, I'm coming whenever you guys wrap it up. I'm coming. But I put that up, and someone came on and said their 4-year-old, I think 4-year-old daughter, thought it was the funniest thing ever and was belly laughing at it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that makes me feel good.
Yeah, man. See? That's how young you are. You're even appealing to the young people.
I do really well with young little kids, man. I do really well. I know it doesn't sounds creepy, but I don't mean it like that.
I do really well with young kids.
Like, I don't know if you know that. I have a van.
Speaking of which, the Epstein documentary. No, I'm kidding.
Have you watched it? I have not.
I
watched
did. I didn't like it like everybody else did.
I could care less about it.
Well, you
to
know
be
what it was? I just have a hard time watching anything that involves things happening to children. I mean, these are like,
Right.
teenage girls, and it wasn't any new thing that I didn't know. It was kind of like they just kind of put this together pretty quick. There was no new revelations or like, oh shit.
Right.
You basically just.
It was just a story that never. I mean, yeah, it's tragic and all that, but like never really grabbed me ever.
No.
You know what I mean?
I want to know. I want to know the guys that he was like. He had dirt on. You want to know the big pedophile circuit.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's not what you found out, right?
No.
Yeah, so
They should have called it Everything You Know Already, the Jeffrey Epstein story. Nothing new to see here, the Jeffrey Epstein story by Netflix. We're gonna stretch it over 4 hours of your life.
it was a
4 episodes, 1
episodes?
hour each, and I only finished watching it because a podcast I was on yesterday. That's what they were talking about. So I was like, all right, I gotta do it.
Okay.
And
What were you on yesterday?
the Why Bother with Ritu and Ken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took the day. Yesterday was supposed to be a day off. I thought we were doing a day off.
I think they didn't go live. You know what I mean? It was you can still do.
Oh,
things.
okay.
I think it was just you didn't post on social media.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people did that. It was so funny though, because you try to be like a good supportive, person. You're like, I'm gonna do the black square because I have a lot of black friends and I just want them to know.
Right.
I know I'm not changing the world, but I want just them to know that I'm behind them. And then I halfway through the day, one of my black friends posts, "Oh hey, don't hashtag." I didn't hashtag my thing. They don't hashtag because it's blocking all the information getting out. So
right.
Thanks, but don't do it. I'm like, I'm not going back and deleting it. It's there. It's black square.
I deleted it and I just put what they said to do. Like I'm like, all right, I'm just want to play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking do whatever you guys need to do. I mean, like, I know I'm not stupid. Most things, it's like petition, sign the petition. I know I'll sign the petition if you want me to sign a petition, but I know it's not going anywhere. There we go. Look at this.
Hey,
There you
Veronica,
go.
see? Mary and Veronica Jones, she learned.
In a room the way she's supposed to. I like it.
She probably
She
came in
learned.
and was like, I don't want to get fucking shit on by Mike again. I better say hello.
She learned it.
Yeah, Dave Kuna. Oh, my God. I don't know how to safely support. Yeah.
Well, I'm supporting regardless. So like once I saw it, I was like, oh, I'll just put that up. I mean, I want to do whatever I can do for anybody. But like when they say sign a petition, I'm like, I just think like, okay, I could sign it. But what is it? What is a petition? I've never seen. I mean, it's great. There's more that needs to be done. Like I was listening to.
I'm constantly signing
Michael Caine.
petitions.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
My
what I do
daughter
in the
sent
morning but coffee. I go into petition.org and I just sign them.
My daughter sent me one last week about like just something about like child abuse thing. She's like, Dad, sign a petition. I'm like, I don't sign petitions. It's just because you got to get out there and get in the mix. People's name on paper don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't.
Doesn't petitions, like, sometimes they need it just to even talk about it at these certain, like,
At certain
political
things,
like
correct.
if they need, like, a government panel, even if it's a township, needs to know there's enough people that care about this cause to even invest the money to look into it.
Correct.
So,
I get
Mike,
it.
start signing petitions. You're not a good American.
Well, if
Bad
that's the
American.
case, I don't want to hear like a Facebook one that was drawn up by you and your friends to say, hey, let's make everybody know that this is a bad person. I'm good. I'm not doing that. Now, but there's a lot of petitions out there for this cause. I'm like, I'll sign whatever. I mean, I'll do whatever you want, even though I'm not a cynical person. I think that there's always that everything's capable of change, and who knows with enough people pushing in the right direction that what can happen. So
Right.
I'll sign whatever the fuck you want signed. You know?
Yep.
See?
Julie Lendino says, always research first. Way too much political agenda out there.
Yeah, it's all kinds of agendas. You like sign something, you're like, what the fuck was that case? I'm not doing. That's why I just like sometimes like my daughter, she sent me something with a lot of information. I was like, nah, I don't want to know about any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I don't. So I'm like, I'm sorry. Am I a bad person? That's fine.
Do I have to read this? Is it good? Just sign my name. You know how to do my name. You forged my name
exactly.
in
That's why-
school.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it, because I think it deserves investigating and, like Julie said, and reading. And sometimes I look at them like I don't wanna. That was that.
You ever,
case.
you ever go into the voting booth and then they have like those questions? It's like some question that's on the ballot. They word it in such a way you're like, I don't know if I say yes if I'm for it or against it.
I know.
Like I don't know. I'm so dumb. Like I need to like
It's
go to the
just-
curtain. I'll be like, excuse me, sir, with the sticker. Can you if I say yes, what happens?
To what? To the one about the street cleaning.
I can't help it. Okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes and hit one. My vote don't count anyway. But yeah, they word that
read
shit
them.
is so what?
So I've been doing mail-in ballots for years. My dad. How long has it been? Like in Germany? I don't know. It's got to be 10, 12 years. My dad signed me up for mail-in ballot, maybe even longer. So anytime, every year, when I vote mail-in ballot. And so I can really read the question without feeling like there's someone on the outside. Hey, Jackie. Someone on the back.
Sure, why don't you yell at Jackie? She's not using my name.
There you go. There
What's
you go.
up? No, Mike.
How's it feel?
Mike
How's
doesn't
it
like when
feel?
people just say hi to me, Jackie.
Yeah, there you go. Jump in and defend yourself.
But see, I don't care. See, she goes, Mikey. You know, my name ends in an E too. Could have gone Joey. Jackie must be new. She doesn't know that that's your pet peeve.
No, she doesn't know. But now she does. That's your job. Is to
She
tell
said,
her
"Ha ha,
that's-
I'm rude. Face it, clearly, but I'm over it." That's how rude she is. She couldn't even say hello in the rude comment.
Yeah. That's why she's my friend.
That's exact. Oh, we can always tell you're friends.
So, what were we just talking about? Inform your fans.
Yeah.
So, about
what, Jackie? Oh, about your problems.
protocol. So my protocol usually in the meetings.
Back to Mike's story, please.
Oh right. So what was I talking about? I was trying to get
mail-in ballots and shit.
So I've been doing that for a while. So on the mail-in ballot, there's a lot of questions. Like the questions you can really read instead of being in the booth feeling uncomfortable that there's someone outside going, "Let's go, moron! Click a button and move." You know what I mean? Like that pressure.
Yeah.
When I'm in a booth, the pressure, I always feel like I hit the wrong button, even when I see it's the right button.
Right.
Not even I'm talking about the questions. I'm like, who are you voting for? And that guy. Click. Did I do it right? Did I vote for him? I don't know if I voted for him. I don't want to pull the lever. I get just so nervous. So
what year was the last time you went? What lever? It's all digital buttons.
Well, I went. When you push the buttons, don't you gotta click and pull a lever to say you're done?
No. Button, and a final button. It's very video
really?
game like nowadays.
So I haven't been in a while.
Then they spin the wheel of fortune. You get a jackpot sometimes.
I did go in 2008. I did go legitimately to the voting room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I haven't gone really. Oh, in 2016, I went, but they said, no, you're a mail-in ballot guy. And I'm like, but I didn't see it in the mail. Well, you are a mail-in ballot guy. I'm like, so I can't vote for this? And they were like, you got to go over there and fill out all the paperwork for mail-in ballot guys. And I was like, okay. So I had to fill in my mail-in ballot form the day I went to vote because they said I wasn't on the list to do it in person.
Depends where you are, Fancy Joe. Yeah, I mean, I got. What can I say? I got Fancy Town.
But when I went, it wasn't because I went for a primary, and it was a lever. Like you push the buttons electronically, but at the end it was. I thought it was a lever going done. Maybe I'm wrong.
You might be wrong.
It's just like
You got
that's
to put
it.
your exposure up. You're getting dark over there in nature. I love when you're outside doing the podcast because like you'll be telling this great story, then you hear birds chirping. It's very,
That's right.
very National Geographic. I'm in Maywood on a podcast. There he is. Now your fans like Jackie can see you.
Yeah, everybody wants to see a good chubby Gaffney face. Vegan Gaffney.
Vegan Gaffney.
And I got to learn how to make food because I'm getting bored the fuck out of the things I'm eating.
There's probably a ton of vegan video cooking shit on YouTube.
So many. It's just the time it takes to prep, and it's very expensive. And I'm broke and don't really put the time aside. You know what I mean? But anyway, the mail-in ballot situation, as it's come up, it's like, oh, it's very bad. People just steal. Have you ever did a mail-in ballot?
Yeah.
The envelope is confusing to me. Never mind, you telling me someone's going to steal my envelope, open up the multiple envelopes to get into it, redo it?
No, some people think the envelope won't even make it.
And what if they don't know who I'm voting for? If I'm voting for their their candidate.
Right.
So they don't know that. So it's dumb. It doesn't happen. It's dumb. To even think about it for a second, you're wasting valuable energy because it's dumb.
Yeah, you don't think it's easier for fraud?
Absolutely not. First off, you have to get an actual. Now they say you can submit and get a mail-in ballot, but there's a lot of proof you have to do. All the steps you have to do to get that one ballot and show you have to have social security numbers to get them to mail you a ballot. You have to say you moved, that you're no longer at the old address of the guy you're trying to steal his ballot, right? So you have to prove you're him. You have to submit his social security ID just to get a new ballot to your house, just to get one vote off. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Right. It's nothing that happens. And once you fill out, I can't even figure out the envelope I'm putting my goddamn thing into. Someone is going to steal it, open it, and find out, oh, he's not voting for who we want to vote for, and throw it out. That's what's happening. People are just going in and taking all the mail out. No other mail. No mail like with credit cards. Like, just go in and fuck it. Everyone's mail is going to get stolen. That is some fear-mongering bullshit if you buy into that.
I don't know. I can see it happening.
You can't. How do you see it happening? How do you see thousands of ballots?
Man. I can see anything that's. I mean, digital can be scammed too, but anything physical can be scammed. Just like back in the fucking 2000 election with the fucking Chads and shit and the poking at things and guys are holding them up. It's like, who the fuck is that guy making the decision?
Anything can happen. Well, what does that mean? Anything can happen. We have been doing mail-in ballots, and it hasn't happened. So why is it anything can happen now? It hasn't happened. You can't go on life like that. Yeah, the space shuttle blew up. We still kept going to the fucking moon regardless. Yeah, maybe it might happen, and maybe it won't.
I'm always skeptical of either political party excited about doing one different thing over another.
Well, the reason why would that be? Why would one party not want it happening? Because it makes it easier to vote. Why would one party not want it to be that easy to vote?
I don't know. Jackie said, also voting for someone who left for a pack of cigarettes or someone died at COVID, they get their vote in for who they want.
Huh?
I don't know. I was just reading it.
Like if a ballot comes to a house that the person is
so
gone
if someone's
already?
dead.
Right.
Someone in the house can fill that out. Like, put it this way. Say, like, I'm like the only one that really votes regularly in this house, but there's 4 people here. I could take all 4 and put it for whoever I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just it leads to more. Whoever has their hands on the ballots can just get those and fill them out anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, then where's my vote? I get a vote. I want to know where my vote went.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that don't vote.
What?
There's a lot of people that don't vote.
Right, and they wouldn't even be filled out for mail-in ballots. You have to fill out for that. You have to ask for that.
Right.
And it has to come to your address, and you have to prove that you're there. Now, the dead people, yes, there could be dead people, and people are using their ballots. Yeah, that might be somebody that fell in, like your dad died today, and it's and you already have his ballot, and before death notices get to the state, you can get his vote in. Yes, but how much of that really is going to happen?
I don't know. Why? Who gives a shit anyway? Just open up voting booths. If you can have peaceful protests of mobs of people, if you can open the beaches, if you can go to casinos and restaurants, you can go fucking vote in person.
What if I don't want to? I don't get a vote?
You do, but some people want to make it like totally mail-in. Mail-in ballots lead to a lot of mail fraud. Exactly, Dave. It is.
But where is that proof? Yeah, you could say anything, Joe.
There's fraud in every election. There's write-in ballot fraud. The thing is, they want to make it more mail-in ballots.
They have states that are like, I think Jersey is one that you can mail in without having an excuse. Back in the day, you just have to notary republic on notarize why you're mailing in.
Yeah.
Right. But now you don't need that.
But why have why not have in-person voting?
Because some people don't want to go.
Well, then you don't fucking vote. Well, then, all right, then you mail in ballot if you don't go. But what they want to do is not set up voting places.
Well, with the COVID, you can't go. Well, look, everybody.
You can, dude. You're going to Vegas. If they can open up a hotel in Vegas and do comedy, if they can let people walk up the street to peacefully protest, they can open up the Jersey Shore. They can open up a fucking library with 4 booths for people to come in one at a time and fucking.
And then you got to go in and clean that out every time.
So
That's
what?
it.
So what? Are they cleaning out the room that you're going in?
No, I
every
don't care
time?
about what they're doing. When the state is asking you to do something and making your vote have to do this,
No. You don't have to. You can do the mail-in if you don't want to go and risk it. But you should give the people the opportunity to go risk it if they want to.
Correct. But not all states are trying to go mandatory 100% mailing. They're saying they want
yes,
the
they
people
are.
to have the option. No, they're trying to, because some states
You
have to
already
prove
have the
why.
option. You already have the option.
Not every state, Joe. Not every state has the
Let's
option.
look at Jackie works in this realm. Your vote is not assigned to you. All that is disclosed when counting ballots is whether the ballot came from a registered voter. You sign an oath. The burden is on the voter.
Yeah, I get that. But all of it would take to all the effort it would take to scam a bunch of votes to make a difference would be exhausting.
It's not that much effort.
And every state is not where you get to do it because you don't feel like going. Some states, you have to prove why you want to mail it in. Not New Jersey is you.
Okay, but I'm saying what you're not understanding is that they want to set up where everyone in certain cities and towns.
Well, they want to set up every state. You don't have to say, well, I'm out of town and I got to get it notarized. That's what they're trying to do. Take that part away and make voting by mail eligible for everybody who wants to do it. And why can't they do that? That's it.
Yeah, well, I heard that they didn't want to have in-person voting booths. That's the stuff I read.
No, but they're saying if people don't want to go out and vote, they don't have an option to mail it in some states.
Well, then do your fucking paperwork and fucking anybody can put in their paperwork.
No, but in some states you have to prove that you're not going to be here. They're not just but you
can just say you're working. You don't have to. You don't have to prove you're not going to be there.
Correct, you do.
I've never heard of that.
Because you don't live in that state.
But what point does that make?
Because that's
what if you're sick that day?
Because listen, Joe, if you're sick that day, you got to get out and vote, or you don't vote. If you don't have
a
mail-in
prove
registration,
that you're not in the state, you're not going to be in the state.
Right.
I never heard of that because I did a mail-in ballot in Jersey and I didn't have to do that.
In New Jersey, Joe, you keep saying in New Jersey. Yes, in New Jersey, I believe years ago you had to prove. I think when it first came out, you had to say you were. There was always mail-in ballots. What is absentee ballots? There was always that. Okay.
Yeah.
Then some states went to you're just allowed to mail them in if you want to do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Some states went to that. Not all states went to that.
Right.
So some states still have absentee ballot, but you have to be absentee to do it.
Yeah.
That's it. You know?
Well, I always feel people are up to schmarmy shit when they're trying to change things like that.
That's just a fucking negative, cynical way to look at it. I mean, that's
it's not a negative, cynical way to look at it. I mean, it's the way it is. I mean, you can't tell me that there's not voter fraud on every side.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that people are like, hey, man, why don't we just make mail-in ballots, accessible to everybody? They're up to no good. Why is that up to no good? Automatically? So no matter who's trying to make change, you're up to no good?
Yeah, because it opens it up for fraud. If anybody can just do it, you can.
So then, I guess all states need to go back to no mail-in ballots. That's it. Because you believe there's such major fraud that has been investigated.
I think what you're missing is that they want to shut down the in-person voting booths.
They do not.
They do
Joe.
too.
They do not.
Yes, they do.
People are saying, no, they're not.
Okay.
The states don't have mail-in ballots, don't want to go out and vote. They're saying, can we have a mail-in ballot? And they're like, well, no, you have to go out and vote. That's where your state is.
You have a light to put on yourself?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to go touch my buttons and get my sticker. The I voted sticker. It's a scratch and sniff. It smells like bullshit. Oh, that's a bad joke. I'm going to give myself a bicycle horn. Bad joke, Joe. We're waiting for Mike to do his lighting.
on.
There he is.
Better?
Mikey mailing ballots.
Better?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I called you Mikey mailing ballots. Whatever.
Yeah, there's more important things right now in this world to worry about that right this second. But it is something you need to plan for, because if you are thinking about doing it, you need to fucking be prepared for it. Not just like, we'll wait until November, we'll figure it out. That's not the way it works.
Right.
Because in November, if it spikes, if it does spike back up, what do we say? Oh, well, fraud. Like, everything's fraud. Man, Jesus Christ, man. Everything can't be a conspiracy. It can't be. And it's something like mail-in ballots have been investigated for years before anyone said, whoop, they're cheating over there. And they have independent people looking at mail-in ballots going, yeah, it's worse. It's not like if it's, I think somebody gave a number, it was like 120 over 20 million mail-in ballots that have been casted. Like 120 were fraudulent or whatever the number is. I don't know where the numbers were. And I'm like, so they are investigating every year. They try to investigate.
Yeah.
And they're always, so I mean, I don't know, man. Anybody who wants to always be like, yeah, it's like you're trying to set it up no matter what. This way, if it doesn't work out the way you want it to work out, you could say, they scammed us. That's just the way it is.
Dude, you know how it is. If Trump and the Republicans were like, we should do the mail-in ballots, or everybody be like, the other side would be like, it's fucking fraud. They want to control.
But no, they won't say that. You know why? Because they know, because it's a real thing that's helpful. That's how you know it's not a fucking scam. And if anyone said mail-in ballots were a scam and not a scam, I wouldn't be like, no, they're talking about scam. Why? Mail-in ballots. Everyone gets a ballot. It's not a fucking big deal. You mail it in.
Dave Cohn said, I don't know, Mike, those numbers sound fraudulent.
No, if I get them, I'll pull them up. You'll see the fucking real deal. They do this every year. They're investigating it. It's not brand new. Every year. Way before anyone said, they're scamming us. Way before that. They've been doing it every year, way before anything. So it's something that it's already been looked into. It's like
yes, James, that's true. James said, he goes, didn't they find a bunch of mail-in ballots from an election a couple of years ago in a storage bin? Yes, I do remember that news story.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there were absentee ballots. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying it's that easy, though. It's not about giving people more votes. It's about suppressing votes. You know what I mean? It's like you could do.
We're going to have to disagree. I don't believe it's a thing. I believe everybody wants something to be a thing. I do. I believe everyone wants to look at something. Everything in the world. It's like, but this and but that. It's like everything isn't like that. Everything. I'm just not that guy to think every single thing.
Why? How could you not? Dude, I know you're a very liberal Democrat. The last election, you guys stole the election. Your people stole the election from Bernie Sanders and gave it to a woman who lost to Donald Trump. They stole it from him. Stole the election. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And how can you not believe they're up to the same shit?
Okay.
I'm saying, though, you act like they're so trustworthy, but they're not.
I didn't say them. I'm talking about...
But that's who wants to mail in ballots.
No, it's the states that don't have mail-in ballots. They're not eligible for mail-in ballots. Those states want it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as you guys want it to be. That's it. I don't think mail-in ballots are as bad as you guys want it to be and need it to be. I don't. Everybody who needs it to be something deeper than it is, I don't think it is. What happened to Bernie? Of course, he got fucked by the DNC. Yes, he got fucked over because they wanted to run Hillary and they thought it was her time. Let her do it. She's, fucking deep state, deep rooted fucking Democrat. We're going to get her in. It wasn't the Democratic Party. I mean, like people like me and regular humans. It was the ones fucking behind the scenes that were fucking him over in their own party. Are they capable of doing that on a bigger scale? I don't know. Has it been happening for years? So you're telling me everyone has access to being this shady, but only they took advantage of it then? Everyone has access to being this fucking underhanded. Everyone has the same access to be this fucking good at being sneaky, but only they pulled it off. Okay, cool. Well, then you guys suck at being shady and get better at it. I don't know what
I
to tell
guess
you.
we'll see. You know me. I don't give a fuck either way. I just cast my vote and we'll see what happens. I live with whatever happens.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, just because you complain about what's going on doesn't mean you don't live with what happened.
I don't know. I'm always skeptical when they want to change the way things have been done.
They aren't changing. Some states already had it in place, so it's not changing. It's not changing. They're just saying, oh, wow, some of the states don't have it in place. Can we make it available for everybody? Nah, I can't do that because you're cheating. Okay, all right, never mind. Hey, it's like, well, you can't get around it then. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I don't know, man. This is why I was saying, like, for the past couple of days, it's like I just want to yell and say, shut the fuck up. Not to you, but to like, everyone's trying to go, but this, but that, but this. It's no open. There's no open to, like, oh, let me hear what you have to say. All right, well, fuck. Okay, I see that point. No, it's none. No opening to that. It's always, nah, let me show you why my way's right. And then you're like, well, I have this. Nah, this is why.
Who wants to discuss politics so I can tell you why you're wrong? That's
yeah. It's in anything though. Black
hey, man,
Lives Matter.
everybody, I see it with everybody. Everybody digs their heels into whatever side they're on. It is what it is.
But see, here's what I think. That when you say everybody,
yeah,
I think the far left and the far right are the loud voices, and that's what we see as everybody.
Yeah.
And then there's people like normal humans who can like listen and go, "What are you saying?" All right, I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah, but you can't even contemplate that there could be extra fraud with this. You're dug in.
I'm saying the extra fraud would be minimal. The effort it would take to be a massive. It'd be massive. I mail my ballot in like 8 weeks before, 7 weeks before, whatever, the 6 weeks before the fucking vote. I mail it in. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to go to the mailbox I put it in and get it out, and now you're going to take it, and you know that I'm voting for this guy, I'm going to hold it. Like, it's just insane to me to think of all the work it would take.
Well, it doesn't matter because Dave said in the chat that you're right. So whatever Dave says, we don't know what you're right about, but he said you're right.
I'm right about a lot.
What's he right about, Dave? What's he right about?
He's just who knows?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm right about a lot of things.
Angie's here. Our number one fan, Angela. What's up, girl? What is that in your hand? Oh, that's the mic. The
microphone light.
Oh, nice.
I never even realized how gold it was until I was on that podcast last Wednesday, and she goes, "You look like you're holding gold member's dick." And I was like, oh, I didn't even. Looks like Lady Gaga's mic. I don't even know. Or, like, what's her name's?
Oh, he said you're right about listening. Yeah, nobody listens. So true. So true.
Yeah, it's not. It's just it's nobody listens. Everyone. It's not even. Everyone wants their point to be right, and they will make whatever they need to make up to say their point is right. Yeah. Whatever. My boy Frank, right? We were arguing. This was during the 2016 election season, right? Trump brought up, had 9/11 all in Jersey, how all the Muslims were celebrating 9/11. There was big. Yeah. And that was disbanded. This was 2016. That was disbanded in 2009, that rumor. You know what I'm saying? Right. That was even a real thing. People said it was made up. But he kept pushing that it was a real thing. Frankie, being the simple-minded human he is, said that's why he's right. If that shit happened, the Muslims were celebrating, and I was like, Frank, no, that's not true. And he's like, no, it was, because I remember seeing it on Facebook. And I was like, you remember seeing what on Facebook, Frank? He's like, I saw it. I saw videos on Facebook when it was happening. I was like, first off, Frank, Facebook wasn't around when 9/11 happened. You did not see it on Facebook Facebook wasn't around for 4 more fucking years later, dude.
Frank was in on the ground floor.
Yeah. So he was like, "Oh, really?" And he got up. He walked out. We were at the diner. I remember this. He left. He went home.
Really?
He was so angry with me, and I was like, "Frank, you're not."
He was angry at you because Facebook didn't exist.
He was angry with me that I wasn't buying his point, and
okay.
that his lies to fucking justify what he was saying weren't clicking. He was just lying about what he saw, but he didn't see it because it didn't exist.
Right.
And he left because I'm like, dude, you can't lie to make your point. And he got mad at me and left. And that's what happens nowadays. People, hey, this thing is the thing I believe, and then they tell you why they believe it. No facts, no educated opinions, no informed, debate. Just, this is what I believe. And then you go, but here's these things over here. Yeah, but there's this things over here. I'm like, oh yeah, but I was just saying this thing over here. Nah, this thing over here.
It's
like,
so tiresome sometimes. That's why, and sometimes I get into like shutdown mode. My brain's like,
Yeah, well, I don't engage people. I hold it in, and I talk to my therapist about it because I know I'm going to be angry.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to be angry. I'd rather just talk to my therapist about it and do my best to make a better world. Just do my best. That's it. Fuck it. Because if you already believe the things you believe, what am I? I'm trying to change your mind? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what's infuriating. And I've said this, and you can go back to, I think, as many podcasts you want to go back. You can go back to years ago. I believe that social media has ruined us for a long time. I think the only way we can get past...
That's. I don't think anybody will argue that.
Yeah, but I mean, I felt it in my bones since the beginning. Like, it just, to hear everyone's voice, to see everyone thinking they're entertainers. Look at me, I'm an entertainer. It's like,
what was that?
You got no...
That great Colin Quinn joke from his special. He goes, freedom of speech was meant to be an acoustic art, not an electric art. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be like, all right, I can stand on my soapbox in front of these people right here. But to be able to blast out to everybody your thoughts, it wasn't meant for that.
No. And it's just, there's too many, fuck you, this is what I believe. No, fuck you, this is what I believe. No, fuck you, this is what I believe. There's too much of that. And you don't even have to be engaged in the conversation. You don't have to be engaged. You could just be scrolling through Facebook and looking at all these people arguing. And no one, I mean, I've seen the most simplest fucking posts being fucking attacked. The most simplest, like, I just love people and I hope that we can get through this. Like that. And then someone comes on, yeah, but these fucking animals. Like, holy shit. Even on the most simplest thing, he's just trying to say he hopes the world gets better. And you're still being a miserable cocksucker? It's like, I can't do it, man. And then you just see so much hate and division. If I don't want to see this, do this in your fucking house with your miserable piece of shit family. Why do we got to see your family and all that family shit on here? Be miserable fucking piece of garbage in your home.
Yeah. Wow. I think social media just feeds negative news stories to these people to keep them engaged, to keep them going. I firmly believe that.
Yeah,
you know what
I mean,
they
yeah,
do.
I know, but
they totally
just
do.
Enough. We gotta be start to be like take responsibility for ourselves, man.
A mutual friend of ours.
Machine.
A mutual friend of ours posted he's done with Facebook. He started the politics. He started blah blah blah. So I just commented. I go, why don't you just hide these people that annoy you? Only like do what I do. Like pictures of food and corgis. And your feed starts becoming beautiful. It's like cake and steak and dog and cat and all these yahoos go away if you don't engage with them. Hide them.
Yeah, that I get. I get that. Controlling your algorithm by what you enjoy and interact with. Yeah, and does media groups and fucking like other organizations pump feeds full of garbage so you click on it?
Their job is to keep you on the app to look at these ads.
Correct. So I get it. I get all of that. However, we also have a responsibility of our own to say, wait a minute, I'm not feeding into this. but people are feeding into it anyhow. People are that. If you put out starting to rain, bro.
Starting to rain?
Hmm?
Are you going to take it into the house?
Yeah. Let's just wrap it up, man.
Okay, guys, we got to wrap it up because Mike's, it's going to rain. Hey, everybody, thanks. We'll be back next week. Watch.
Bye.
See ya. Here's a commercial for my new CD coming out next Tuesday. Wait, where'd it go? How come it's not playing?
Give it up for my good friend Joe Fernandes, everybody.
What are you battling her? Got this ping pong of crazy cackling broads up here. I'm glad you guys came out. You saw my name, Joe Fernandes. You're like, check this guy out. I'm amazing. Dad, you gonna come see me again? Oh, I love you too.